Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. This is the list of hot questions that are expected to come in June 2024 exam series, and these questions are definitely valid for all variants, variant 2.2, 2.3 and 2.1. Okay, so I also expect from all of you that after the exams, whatever variant you are sitting in, you are expected to share your questions on my WhatsApp number, and I'll provide you WhatsApp number on the screen. You can see it right now. And first of all, look into the formula sheet. You must know all of the formulae that are mentioned here, and yeah, these are really important stuff. So you must know all the list of formula, and it may be tested in case studies, right? So generally 2 marks or 3 mark question appears in case studies that is based on formulas most of the time, right? Also formula also helps sometimes in section B as well and C as well, definitely. Like examiner may ask you to find like disposable income, personal income, or balance of trade, balance of payment, right? So terms of trade is really important, right? Generally examiner asks about to explain the impact of change in prices on terms of trade. So you must know the formula. Terms of trade is really a deceptive term, and it misguides the students generally. So terms of trade has different meaning from its the deceptive meanings generally, right? So terms of trade doesn't mean the rules and regulations to trade with other countries. Rather, it is the ratio of prices of exports and prices of imports expressed in 100. If the answer is greater than 100, it is favorable, and if the answer is lesser than 100, it is unfavorable. If you know this basic formula, then you can write a lot about this question, right? If examiner asks about explain why terms of trade improves or it deteriorates, then definitely if you know the formula, then you can just imagine what can cause its favorable movement. So whenever price of exports are higher than the prices of imports, it means terms of trade will move favorably. Then you can comment on why prices of exports may rise, prices of imports may fall, and what other reasons can be. You can like go into my video on term of trade that is already available on this channel. Okay, so now moving to the microeconomics section B. This is for section B. Okay, so these are the important like topics that may be tested, and keep in mind you should never expect that these questions will be tested using the same question statements. Rather, you must take it as a source of revision. Question may be like these statements, or there may be a little different statements, but if you understand what these questions basically show and how to answer these questions, then definitely you will predict the new statement that that examiner may make for this May-June 2024 exam series. So you can take this screenshot as well, and you can read these questions carefully. And I'll make another video, a detailed video that would be a little longer video, and I'll explain each and every question, how to answer each and every question. I'm also thinking to go live to explain all this exam paper like guest paper, and relevant concepts that may be tested and how you can manipulate your information. Also keep in mind you must be able to interpret all these values that are showing here, PED, XED and YED values, that is price elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand. I can give you one example here. For example, PED minus 1.5. What does this show basically? This shows that the value of PED is greater than 1, that is 1.5, and sign is negative. It means there will be negative link between price and quantity demand. If price falls, quantity demand will rise. So negative sign identifies the relationship, negative or inverse relationship, while the value 1.5 shows that it is elastic, right? Elastic means a little change in price leads to a greater change in quantity demand. Minus 0.5, again minus sign shows the negative relationship, and 0.5 shows that the change in price will bring about a little change in quantity demand, and 0 shows that change in price has no impact on quantity demand. Similarly, YD plus 1.2 shows that the value is greater than 1. It means a little change in income will lead to greater change in quantity demand, and positive sign shows that there will be a positive link between the change in income and change in demand. For example, if income increases, demand of the product will rise. That happens in case of normal goods and luxury products. And plus 0.5 also represents that the relationship is positive. It means it would be a normal good or maybe basic necessity. If income increases, demand will rise, but a little bit, because 0.5 is lesser than 1. And minus 1.5 represents that there is negative or inverse relationship between income and quantity demand, and this relationship is really stronger. 1.5 is greater than 1, so it shows stronger relationship. One important thing that I want to mention here is that in math, minus 1.5 is less than 0, but in economics, minus 1.5 does not mean it is less than 0. It means negative sign shows the negative relationship between two variables. For example, if income increases, demand will fall. So this is inverse or negative relationship, and negative sign just shows this relationship. We consider only the value 1.5 is greater than 1, so it is elastic, mean a little change in income will lead to greater change in quantity demand, and this is less than 1 inelastic. XCD plus 1.5 cross elasticity of demand shows the link between substitutes and complements. If it is positive, then it means goods are substitutes and they are close substitutes, because the answer is greater than 1. 1.5 is greater than 1. So if there is rise in price of one product, let's say Pepsi, then demand for Coke will rise with greater extent. So it is stronger XCD. Minus 1.5 represents that these are substitutes and these are complements. Minus 1.5, I'm repeating, minus 1.5 shows that these are complements. Complements are jointly demanded goods like car and petrol, and the relationship is stronger. 1.5 shows the relationship is stronger. This is how you must know interpretation of these values. And these are important questions from macroeconomics, and again these questions will not appear as it is, but the same knowledge and same type of question may be tested with a little change in the statement of questions. Okay, so I have used the slash sign, showing that examiner may ask about this or this, right? And examiner may also ask about the impact on economic growth, or controlling inflation, or controlling unemployment, or correcting deficit balance of payments. So examiner basically picks one objective and one policy and asks how this policy can achieve that objective. Although we have to evaluate, every assessment question needs evaluation as well, so you will explain the limitation of each policy as well, and you may mention the other policy that can be used instead of the policy mentioned by the examiner. Okay, so you can take the screenshot of other questions, and please note this, and I'll try to make a video. I'll try to make the video today, and I'll explain each and every question and how to answer these questions. So if you want the solution of these questions, then you may write in the comment so that I come to know about how many students are interested to know the solution of these questions. And see you. Allah Hafiz.